The magician had a wall built on the stage and claimed that he could pass through it unscathed. His assistants placed screens on both sides of the wall. After 15 seconds, Houdini indeed emerged from the other side of the wall. This amazing feat of walking through walls left the audience in awe, and they demanded an encore. Houdini explained that this superpower could only be performed once a month, but given the audience's enthusiasm, he was willing to do it one more time. The assistants once again used the screens to cover both sides, but at the same time, an assistant below the stage pulled a mechanism, revealing a passage at the bottom of the stage. Houdini awkwardly passed through it, and then posed as if he had just used his superpower. The applause from the audience was unprecedentedly strong, and Houdini's fantastic performance made him famous overnight. He was even invited by the Russian emperor to perform for his family in Moscow. For this occasion, Houdini prepared an unprecedented prediction trick. He distributed small notes to all the guests present and asked them to write down their wishes. Then, he had the princess randomly draw one of the notes and claimed that he could fulfill the wish she had selected. However, when Houdini unfolded the note, he realized that he did not understand Russian at all. With no other choice, he handed the note to the queen to help translate. The queen's face showed difficulty upon reading it, as the wish was simply impossible to fulfill. It said that they hoped the bells of the Kremlin would ring again, but the bells had not rung for over 200 years. The ropes had long since rotted away, and the stairs were dilapidated. However, after hearing the translation, Houdini stated that since this wish had been drawn, he would do his utmost to satisfy it. He then opened the window and, through the transformation of the handkerchief in his hand, magically pulled out a rope. To everyone's surprise, as the princess pulled the rope, the bells of the Kremlin indeed rang once more. Seeing this, everyone marveled at this divine technique, but they could not imagine that Houdini had only used one method to achieve this magic. It turned out that he had secretly switched the note the princess had drawn earlier, so the wish the queen translated would certainly be to make the bells ring. The reason he opened the window was to allow his distant assistant to see clearly and aim a sniper rifle at the Kremlin clock. As soon as the assistant saw the princess pull the rope, he pulled the trigger, successfully creating the miraculous scene from before. Houdini became the most legendary magician of that era, but with the advent of movies, he soon faced his greatest rival.